Welcome back to Graciously Grounded. My name is Christina. If you're new, I am a stay-at-home mom and a homeschool mom of two, and this is what this channel is all about. If you're returning, welcome back, and thank you for tuning back in. So today, this video is very unexpected, but it was just tugging on my heart. So before we get started, grab your coffee or tea and come have this sit down with me. Oh, the cup says seize the day. Yes, seize the day. Let's talk about the woes in homeschooling, okay? I feel like a lot of videos on YouTube are just like, hey, like our homeschooling is like this great and awesome experience every single day. Well, I'm here to tell you guys that for us, that is not the case. And today has been one of those days, okay? And I really had to be able to self reflect and just take that step back. And sometimes, as a mama, like you just have to, you not only have to be flexible, but you also have to know like when not to put up a fight because you don't have the energy and your kids don't have the energy, okay? Some days you're gonna have one child if you have multiple kids. Sometimes you're gonna have like one child that wants to learn, and then you're gonna have another one that's just they don't want to learn. Like it's just not their day. And today has been one of those days. All in all, I just had to realize that you don't have to hold on so tight all the time. The learning will come when it comes. The learning will flow and they'll be able to get right back on track. But sometimes you just need to let go of the reins just a little bit, like for your own mental health, emotional health, and sanity. I had one child that was very, very eager to learn. And then I had another child that just was not, for whatever reason, the morning started off great, 30 minutes into the morning, and then it just went downhill from there. And I just had to realize that it just wasn't the day. It just wasn't the day. And that was okay. You always have to remind yourself, like, it's okay. You're homeschooling and you're homeschooling on your terms, your schedule, your flow, no one else's. It's okay. Like, it's okay that, for that one child, we only got writing done, a little bit of math. Like, that's okay. And we also have to understand that like you don't have to get in every single subject you don't have to get in every single subject every single day, okay? So this is kind of how today kind of panned out for us, right? I was able to do most of the work with one kiddo. And on the other hand, today just wasn't one of her days. And that's okay. Today she started off the morning strong. I allowed her to be able to take that step back and go step away and gather herself. And she could have came back to her brother and I to, begin lesson. So today was one of those days where we were supposed to do like morning basket and we were supposed to start our mini unit study on the Lord's feast day that is coming up. And like we didn't get to any of that. I had to think on the fly about like what to do with Josiah because he was so eager to learn. And it also wasn't fair to just kind of cut the entire school day because one child just was not in their flow today. So what do? I did school with Josiah. I allowed Savannah to take her minutes, more than a few, and she still just wasn't gathering herself, paying attention, moping around, and like she just didn't she just didn't care today. Honestly, you guys, she just didn't care today. We have to be able to pick our battles. We have to be able to pick our battles. So that's what I chose to do today. I chose to pick a battle. Did we not get any school done with this kiddo? We got some done. We even were able to do some reading, but it was like spread out throughout the day. It was just one of those days. And I think and I think just with homeschooling, over time, it has definitely evolved in our household. It has not always been like this, where that flexibility has been there, where I have been able to take that step back and say, like, okay, today's not the day, but like, let's still try to get some learning in, like now, like we need to do it now. No, we spread it out over the course of the day. And it wasn't even a fight. It wasn't even complaining. And I honestly don't even know if she truly correlated like the learning with what we were doing. It was more of like child led, um, which was great. It was so great. But I do all this to say, because this is not an intended video for today. But I say all of this to say is that there's going to be ups and downs in homeschooling, but that's where you really have to dig deep, like deep into your core, and ask yourself, why am I homeschooling? Is this beneficial? Like, is it beneficial emotionally and mentally for like the health of my kids and the health of you, mama? Like, is it beneficial for you towards the mental health and their emotional well-being as well as yours? And you ask God to guide you and tell you and show you the way as to like why you're doing this. And even though today was a rough day with one child, I was still able to kind of, again, take that step back and just allow God to remind me why we're doing this. Is it going to be easy every day? No, it's not. It's not. I mean, the day before yesterday, we had so much fun with school. We ended on a high note, and it was like, yes. And then today, it was like, kind of a little off balance. But that happens. And I just feel like, I just really needed to get this out there. And there's a fly in here. Especially for the new moms that are going to be homeschooling, or like you're thinking about embarking on this homeschool journey, or you're brand new and it's been super tough and you're just starting to second guess yourself. Well, I am here to tell you that don't second guess yourself. You have to give yourself grace. You have to. You have to allow yourself to give yourself grace. Did I say that right? Yes, I did. You're human. Your kids are human. They're not robots. They have emotions. You have emotions. And honestly, this is one of the biggest reasons why I implement social and emotional learning within our curriculum, or just like our lessons or our learning, whatever you want to say. It's for days like this, to where like she didn't know how to really express her emotion. It was just, she was just kind of having a down and out day, so where like she just really didn't want to do like anything. But this is the learning, that they're learning to be able to express themselves openly and freely, and be able to identify those emotions, and all of that. And so again, I say all this to say is that don't second guess your decision to homeschool. It may be difficult at times, but I promise you that the good days outweigh the bad days. They truly, truly do. And in the end, you'll see and you'll know why you began the path that you're on. So I hope this was a little bit of inspiration today. Like I said, this was not the intended video. Hopefully I'll be able to film the intended video by the end of the week. But I just wanted to be able to give that inspiration, because sometimes I have to remind myself of that inspiration, of that those positive self affirmations. I have to remind my kids of those positive self affirmations. It is okay. Flexibility is the key in homeschooling and giving yourself grace. So, thank you guys so much for tuning in. Don't forget to hit the like button if you like this video, and don't forget to hit the big red subscribe button to go ahead and become a part of the Graciously Grounded family. I shall see you guys in the next video. Have a blessed day.